So if you are applying one type of technology in one product, very similar other products, it may not be present as of now, but it may not make it patentable. And last is this concept. Is this concept technically feasible? So many times there are a lot of stretched imagination concept to make it patentable, but finally we have to see, is it technically feasible? So can it be patented? So these are the first few questions to say, can this idea be patented? If answer is yes, doesn't mean that you go ahead and immediately patent it. Next thing is, should it be patented? First is, can it be patented? If all answers are yes, it makes it a patentable subject matter, good idea to patent. And then we'll see that, is it worthwhile to patent it? And how to decide that worthwhile? So it is, first thing, is it detectable in product if copied? If your idea is patented, you implement in your product, and someone, patent is generally for stopping others from copying your idea. So if someone copies your idea, can you detect it? Mechanical products, it is very easy to see, or washing machine kind of product, you can very easily detect that yes, someone has copied the idea. Even electronics and hardware, it can be seen. In softwares, it is much difficult to detect if anything is copied. Second is, are there easy workaround or cheaper solutions possible? So if you patent something very specific way, one way of doing it, are there 10 other ways of doing same thing? If it is there, then your patent is just uh, standing there without adding any value. People can do it in other ways. So if it is all yes, positive things, we have to consider, is anyone interested to commercialize it? If others are willing to copy it, if you or someone else, if you don't use it, is someone else interested in it? If it is yes, that means your idea is valuable. You should patent it. Finally, is it there a chance of litigation in case of infringement? That, will there be a court case if someone copies your idea? Will there be a court case against? Are you ready to do it? Or if you don't do it, if you don't patent it, will someone sue you that you have copied our idea? So this is obviously not applicable at student level and at university level, but this is applicable for commercial organization. And finally, it is, what is available budget? Okay. So if all are favorable thing, you can definitely patent your idea. So this is what we generally call as idea evaluation funnel. That first, can it be patented? And yes, is it worthwhile to patent it? Now coming back to again startup things, if you are thinking of creating your own ideas, protecting your own ideas, or creating business out of your ideas, this is, I'm repeating with what I mentioned at start, that this kind of IP, let it be patents or any other form of IP, greatly improves the valuation. So you should consider, it creates entry barrier for competitors. It defends business against multiple competitors, eating out your market share. You get licensing and revenue opportunity, that if you are not using yourself, or even if you are using and others want it, you can definitely license your idea and get revenue. And mitigate IP risk. If some big company is going to chase after you, having IP creates a fence around you to protect yourself. And this is the final slide, that to create patent, you should have a good idea. And if you see any good idea around, just pick it up. I believe all of you know this famous dialogue again from a famous movie, that Utha Le Baba. So if you have a good idea, utha lo idea, modify it, take it one step ahead, and you can file patent on that. You don't have to work right from scratch. see a good idea, think what next can be done, and just picking up these good ideas will get patents for you. So that's all from my side. I think I just finished in the given time. So whatever are next thing, questions, you can put it in chat box, or you can unmute also and ask the questions on anything that we have covered, or if you have any other question related to IP and patenting, you can ask now. So I will take a pause over here, and it's up to the audience now.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Nilesh. That was a wonderful presentation. And I think the last slide just did the job. We exactly got to know how a patent can be created. That was wonderful. Yes, students, you may just put up any queries that you have, or you may want to just ask one-to-one to sir. Anybody?
Yeah, I think students are still struggling unmuting and asking questions, so I will wait for a few minutes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, feel free to ask questions if you are there. I know that because of large number of attendees, I was not able to open it for asking question verbally. So I request you to type it there, or now as we have ended the main part of session, you can unmute and ask the question. Anyone having question can unmute. Okay, it seems not many questions there.
Yeah, it looks like Sujata ma'am.
Yeah. Or maybe questions are appearing in some other chat box. So let me know if I'm not able to see.
Students, they have started their second class actually. And because they have joined through their phone, they cannot speak in the class. Many of them are in different classes. So, because after 4:30, the next class starts, na? That's why.
Acha.
So if they have any query, we will pass it on through you, ma'am. Sujata ma'am is also in a meeting. After 4:30, she went for a meeting.
Sure, no worries. In case of any queries, yes, you may just get back to us, and I'm sure Mr. Nilesh would be more than happy to answer them at his convenience then.
Definitely, ma'am. Definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
So thank you a lot, sir. I guess you have cleared the doubts, and the most wonderful part has been like how simply and easily you have put down the whole concept, enabling us to get the insight into the complex matter. You have made the concept very interesting. It was very motivating to know that even a kid can also patent his or her ideas. Thank you a lot, sir. So, shall we move ahead, ma'am, or we should wait?
Saurabh sir may want to just give a few words.
Thank you so much. It was really a wonderful presentation, and I think you started with a family. I think family comes first. So I think everyone can understand. I think the innovations is it's actually within ourselves. I think within a family, I think we can also find out. So that's really good, and thank you so much for your time.
I think you can, Anurit, we may go ahead with our presentation, the IPTSE presentation. Mr. Nilesh, you may choose to be with us. We would be just going through our IPTSE presentation. So we would want that you be with us. Or if you have time limits, you may choose otherwise. It's up to you, sir.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I may leave now.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So before we end our webinar, we will be sharing a small video and a presentation on the 5th edition of IPTSE, which is one of its kind IP Olympiad. So I request Utkarsh to share the video on our award ceremony of the 4th edition.
Okay, sure. Just a second.
India is on the cusp of a big IP revolution in both adjudication and in administration. You are the people who are going to enable this country in this knowledge economy. The way you're contributing to Atmanirbharta of the country, it's an unparalleled, I would say, initiative from your side. I would commend the job of role of IPTSE, wherein you are reaching out to schools. When they grow up, they take this subject of IP very consciously, and they don't take it as a hindrance. So when we're talking of innovation, we're talking about IP coming together. We should really look at the export potential of this market.
Thank you, Utkarsh. So now moving forward, we are going to share the presentation, a small presentation on the details of the 5th edition of IPTSE. And Utkarsh, can you share? So basically what we are going to share in this presentation is about IPTSE, the support we have received from various government bodies and industry corporates, the 4th edition's achievement, and the key features of the 5th edition. Next slide, Utkarsh. IPTSE was launched in July 2018. It is an initiative of Apethicon, an educational academy. It is a first of its kind IP Olympiad. It's a nationwide Olympiad. And we have been awarded by World Intellectual Property Forum as an appreciation towards the contribution in IP awareness. We have successfully culminated 4 edition, and our 5th edition was launched on 1st of September 2022. Next slide, Utkarsh. So these are the our honorary advisor panel. So we have different people from various organizations. They are at very high level positions. Next slide, Utkarsh. So our past editions have been supported by various industry corporates and government bodies. Our industry partner was Ericsson. Our knowledge partner was Creative First, and MSME, AICT, NRDC, Ministry of Science and Technology, FICCI, ASSOCHAM are some of the few which have government bodies which have supported our previous editions. Next slide, Utkarsh. The achievements of our 4th edition are as follow. We have created a unique dashboard with an access to the learning material for each exam aspirant. 50 plus webinars were organized. 100 plus social media posts were were there on interesting IP content for mass awareness and sensitization. 50 plus awardees were facilitated with awards, trophies, and certificates. Internships are facilitated to the winners basis the selection through the interview. We have also launched a e-copyright handbook that is made freely available to all our exam aspirants. Next slide, Utkarsh. So these were the chief guests and guest of honor from our past editions. So in the first and second edition, Shri Suresh Prabhu was our chief guest. In the third edition, it was Shri Anil Sahasrabuddhe. And in the fourth edition, Honorable Justice Pratibha M. Singh, Judge, High Court of Delhi, was our chief guest, and Professor Unnat Pandit, Controller General of Patents, Designs and Trademarks, was our guest of honor. Next slide, Utkarsh. Let's move forward to the IPTSE's 5th edition details. So in this edition, our industry partner is Ericsson and our knowledge partner is Creative First, and FICCI is also our knowledge partner. We have also received a support from AICT, NRDC, PSST, and Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Next slide, Utkarsh. So the unique features for the 5th edition are as follow. We have created a learning management system to track the reading performance. So the main aim of this exam is not just that you should register and give the exam, but our main aim is to spread awareness on IP. We have also created an app which will make things much easier. Provisions of e-learning material through the unique dashboard are available. There are AI-picked questionnaires which is domain specific. So there a student from a pharmacy background will have different questions as compared to one with a legal background. There are we have also given free handbooks on copyright case studies. There are almost like 100 case studies which is made freely available to all our participants. Different time slots are available for the mock test and the final examination, which will make it easier for all the participants to choose their time and date as comfortable to them. Next. So the timelines for the 5th edition are our registrations have started on 1st of September and they're going to end on 25th of November 22. And the mock test dates are from 10th to 15th of December. The final examination is going to be held on 16th from 16th to 22nd of December. So you can choose your date and timings also. The award ceremony is yet to be announced. Next slide, Utkarsh. So the eligibility criteria, we are just not focusing on the school students and the college students, but also on the working professionals and startups and the faculty, because we want to spread the core aim of IPTSE is to spread awareness on IP. So the fees structure for this edition is for the graduate students and postgraduate students, we have kept a fees of $499, and there is two packs. One is the basic pack, which is of $499. The other one is a premium combo, and it consists of advanced reading material, and we are also giving a discount to your university specifically, and it is for 999 rupees. Next slide, Utkarsh. So the benefits and rewards of participating in this exam are for students, they will be able to gain knowledge and awareness of IP. We will be also giving certificates and prize money to the top winners. Internship opportunities will be provided to the top performers basis the selection process. Students will be able to know how to reap the monetary benefits of their creations and innovation. It will also give a competitive advantage to in your career shaping. For the university or the institute part, it will also create an opportunity to provide career-oriented educational program. Best University Award will be given on the basis of the maximum student participation, a platform to connect with the government bodies and corporates, seminars for the students as well as for faculty are organized, which are aiming at enhancing the IP awareness, and there will be overall recognition and brand building. Next slide, Utkarsh. So the award category for the 5th edition is, for university students, there will be 3 ranks: AIR 1, AIR 2, AIR 3, and there is a prize money of 50,000 for the AIR 1. For AIR 2, it is 25,000, and for AIR 3, it is 10,000. We have also kept a prize money for the faculty. So 50,000 prize money is there for AIR 1. We have Best University Award also, that is AIR 1, AIR 2, and AIR 3. Then there are Youth Leader Awards also. So we have asked all the universities to give us full name of the students, and they will be the youth leader for that particular university. So there are awards for that also. There are domain specific awards and IP recognition award also. Next. So the exam guidelines are as follow. The exam duration for a university student will be 60 minutes, and they're going to be 60 questions. There is no negative marking, and candidates scoring 40% or above will receive a pass certificate. The rank holders are chosen on the basis of the accuracy of the answers and the total time taken to complete the exam. In case two participants are scoring same numbers, so the lesser amount of time taken will be the deciding factor for the winner. Next. Next slide. Thank you so much. Any queries regarding the 5th edition details or exam? Now I request Utkarsh to share the registration process once with everyone so that they know how to register for this exam.
Yes, sure, Honorary. Just a second. Okay, so hi everyone. Here at IPTC, we have a very simple registration process. That is, you don't need to do the hassle of remembering your ID, your passwords, and everything. Just your phone number and the OTP. Put in your phone number. If you're a first-time user, it will just redirect you to the dashboard. Sorry, to the registration page. If you are a already registered user, it will just directly lead you to the dashboard. Put your basic details like name, email, profession, whether you're a student, working professional, or faculty, or a startup. Then your organization, like which includes for you is your college. Okay, and the state. Okay. But once you sign up with IPTSE, you still have to register for the exam. And for that, you have to get the course material, which is one is the basic pack and the premium pack, which Anurit explained to you. Select the pack whichever you like and just proceed to the payment. We have a very simple payment procedure in which you can just use UPI, cards, net banking, everything. That was the individual registration. And now if the university wishes to register their students on a bulk registration level. So again, on that page on the top right, you will see a bulk registration button. Enter the university email or any email ID. Verify the OTP. Select who you are, a school, an organization or university. Enter the details of the spokesperson from the university. Okay. Then after that, upload the data files. Basically, the list of the students. There's a sample also data allowed to download, which you can then easiness of like filling up the data. This is the format of the data in which it needs to be uploaded. Just fill up the details from the students and fill it back to the portal. Next, here it will show you how many entries we have. Here it shows 7 entries. When you click on next, you will get 2 options to select bulk invoice or individual invoice. This is for the base pack only. And if any students wishes to upgrade to the premium pack, they can just do it from the dashboard. Again, the same payment procedure with all the details. Thank you.
Anurit, you need to unmute.
Yeah.
So thank you, Utkarsh, and thank you everyone for being patient with the presentation. We hope our participants will participate in this exam and achieve great ranks and awards. And now I would request Saurabh sir if he wants to add something or say something on the same.
Just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone, to all the participants, and to Dr. Suchata and Dr. Sanjeev Thakur for joining us today. Thank you.